Hello everyone, in our last video, I told you some key information about Shanghai International Studies University and their MA Translation program. Today, I'm going to tell you about the MA Translation program at University of Geneva. After you've watched this video, hope you can have a better idea about this program and you should be able to make a better and well-informed choice. Starting from this video, we will also include a personal commentary session to talk about the university and its translation program from the speaker's own perspective. Feel free to friendly discuss in the comment section for those who have experience or ideas to provide some reference for students who want to study MA in translation in the future. The University of Geneva is a public university in the canton of Geneva, Switzerland. Formerly known as the College of Geneva, founded by John Calvin in 1559, which once served as a seminary and taught mainly rhetoric, apologetics, Hebrew, etc. Through the Age of Enlightenment, its field of study gradually expanded. After the establishment of the Faculty of Medicine in 1873, it was officially renamed the University of Geneva. As of July 2022, there are 13 Nobel Prize winners and 4 Fields Prize winners among the University of Geneva's alumni, professors, and researchers, and it has a considerable overseas reputation and international standing. The campus is not very clearly divided from the outside. The faculties are located in different places in a natural environment of green grass, but not too far from each other, creating a relaxed and quiet campus environment. The buildings on the campus are historical buildings. Sculptures can be seen everywhere, and the wide boulevards provide pleasant conditions for walking and relaxing. From the feedback of international students on the internet, the main expense of studying in Geneva is rent. The cost of university halls of residence will be much cheaper than renting out. If you could live in university halls of residence, you can save a larger amount of money on living expenses. In terms of food, the school canteen and self-catering can also save you some of money. Founded in 1941, the Faculty of Translation and Interpreting at the University of Geneva was the first institute in the world to open up the education of professional interpreters and translators, and enjoys a high international standing in the field of translation and multilingual communication. The Master in Translation alone has 3 specialisms within the Faculty of Translation and Interpreting: Master in Specialized Translation, Master in Translation and Technologies, and Master in Translation and Specialized Multilingual Communication. There is also a Master in Conference Interpreting and a Master in Multilingual Communication Technology. Students who have graduated from here are making their mark whether in international organizations such as the European Union or in various institutional bodies such as sports federations, documentation centers, and courts. Master in Specialized Translation provides training in legal and economic financial translation. Some of the language units also offer courses in scientific, technical, and literary translation. Students also have the option of specializing further, with concentrations available in legal and institutional translation, economic and financial translation, and translation studies. Students must participate in a seminar to help develop their professional skills, in addition to finding an internship during their studies. This does not apply to students specializing in translation studies, which paves the way for an academic career. Students in Master in Translation and Technologies will emerge as versatile translators who are skilled in multilingual engineering and the latest translation technology. This program is based on 3 major topics: translation software tools, terminology, and localization and project management. Courses are varied. Students may also further specialize with concentrations available in terminology and localization and machine translation. Master in Translation and Specialized Multilingual Communication enables future translators to develop their analytical, linguistic, intercultural, and teamwork skills to carry out specialized multilingual communication projects. It combines training in translation with corporate communication, multimedia communication, and language management, enabling students to develop their talents in a broader and more integrated environment in the future. Master in Conference Interpreting provides training in simultaneous and consecutive interpreting. This specialized program also covers everything that budding interpreters need to know about parliamentary procedure, international organizations, and interpretation theory. On-site learning is combined with online learning through its state-of-the-art training portal. Students will work with cutting-edge communication technologies and top-of-the-range equipment. This ensures that they graduate from the program ready for a career in conference interpreting. Master in Multilingual Communication Technology helps students develop the necessary technical and linguistic skills to handle multilingual information. For example, by creating websites in multiple languages, managing writing, translation, or localization projects, using translation technology, managing terminology, or conducting multilingual information research. Note that in this specialism, students must have a good knowledge of French and English and be able to work in both languages. With regard to language requirements, the Faculty of Translation and Interpreting divides the different languages into two categories, A language and B language. Students are required to have a good knowledge of one A language as well as one or three B languages depending on their specialization. Although the official website states that an A language is the student's mother tongue or language of instruction, and B language is their passive language, Chinese is not included in the list provided by the faculty. So for most international students, English is generally used as their A language. Each master's program requires different number of languages and different combination of languages. So in order not to make the video too long and to avoid confusion with too much information, if you are interested, please check the official website for the most accurate content. Professor Bouillon has been professor at the Faculty of Translation and Interpreting since 2007. She is currently Director of the Department of Translation Technology and Dean of the FTI. She has numerous publications in the field of natural language processing, particularly within lexical semantics, speech-to-speech machine translation for limited domains, and pre-edition and post-edition of machine translation, and more recently in accessibility. Professor Luis Rosendo is a professional conference interpreter. Her main areas of research are interpreting in conflict zones and scenarios, simultaneous interpreting in the scientific field, and interpreter training. She has been involved in the development of blended learning courses for conference interpreters. She has published a number of articles in leading academic journals such as Springer and Translation and Interpreting, as well as authored and co-authored a number of books. The requirements for applying for a master's degree in translation at the University of Geneva vary according to the specific specialization of the master's degree. For details of the requirements and how to apply, please refer to the official website or consult a professional institution. In my humble opinion, as the first of its kind of the world, FTI has a reputation and status that goes without saying, but their language requirements are also very high. No matter which master's degree in translation, students are required to know at least 2 languages, and not just any 2, but the languages provided by the faculty. For ease of reference, the screen shows which languages are offered by the FTI. Note that Arabic is only as an A language and Russian is only as a B language. However, because of its high entry barrier, the quality of the diploma obtained from it is not to be underestimated. The future prospects of students are very good, whether as an academic or professional advancement. And although entry is difficult, it is not impossible to gain entry successfully as long as you understand its conditions and prepare early for its requirements, such as attending tutorials and intensive classes, gradually building up and improving your language skills. Although it will be harder for us to meet the requirements than those whose mother tongue is in the language lists. Compared to them, we have Chinese, a language that none of our future classmates may know, and this will give us an advantage in future competition. For those who are interested in this school, it is still advisable to strive and try hard to make your dream school no longer a dream. Thank you for watching. As left by viewers in the comments, our next video will introduce University of International Business and Economics. If you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!